Go.
Hello.
You go.
All right.
One of us is going to start here sooner or later.
Welcome to another exciting edition of
WCMH.
WCMH.
These weeks go by so fast.
I know.
Especially here in April and May. We got a lot of stuff going on.
It feels like just yesterday it was 70 degrees and we were outside looking at the stone wall.
It'll be there again.
And now
We'll get there.
we're in the throes of
Yep.
winter again.
Back inside, so we're tucked in
Yep.
there, trying to stay warm.
Yep. Awesome.
A lot of stuff going on this week.
Oh my gosh, so much stuff going on in the month of April and the month of May.
Yeah.
I was super excited this weekend. The YMCA did their Healthy Kids Day, and a huge shout out to Linda Shelton and Audrey from the lab who represented CMH at that event. You can see here they really did an awesome job of talking about all things lab. I had a
Things that
microscope,
kids love.
and yeah, kids absolutely loved it. There were over 100 kids there, and we got some really cute messages from parents.
Great.
With kids really enjoyed it. And speaking of the lab, this is Lab Week, so congratulations, guys, and
Welcome to Lab Week.
thank you for all you do and the important, very critical piece that you play in making sure that we can diagnose and treat all of our patients. So
Do they still smell the Petri dishes and stuff? Do they still have to smell them like they used to do?
I think they have very high-priced equipment that does things like that.
Better equipment now. Not quite as hands-on, but they're still super important. I don't know how they do what they do, but
Yeah, I know, it's awesome.
everybody here
Really
depends on
cool.
them. So great job. Enjoy Lab Week. Celebrate it. You deserve it.
Yeah,
A week
that's
all
right.
to
We
yourself.
appreciate you. And speaking of appreciation,
Yes, many people have gone through the cafeteria and they've seen our tree down there. Here's a picture of the tree. It's filling up nicely. A lot of different
nice.
colors. There are eggs still there. This goes through the month of April. So if you have not written a nice egg or decorated an egg for a coworker or somebody, an excellent appreciation of what they've done, stop down, grab some eggs, and fill one out. We've got another week or so. I know that some were sent to the clinics. So if you guys have filled them out, send them in. We'll put them on the tree, and then all those will get distributed at the end of the month.
wonderful. That's
So
fantastic.
that's really good.
Excellent.
Excellent.
That has Carol Quincy written all over
Yes,
it.
something to do with that.
Awesome. Thanks. Rewards and recognition?
No,
No?
it just kind of came up, and Rewards Recognition kind of let the tree go through Hospital Week. Sometimes we do something in Hospital Week,
Yeah.
but we wanted to do something different, and
Nice.
Excellent came up, and
love it.
Chris and Carol, and I think the group in Chris's office took care of that. And so
Nice.
take part
Very
and
nice.
thank one of your coworkers for all they do here.
Nice.
And that's down in the dietary
The
department.
bistro.
Bistro.
The bistro, as we call it.
Yeah, and something else that's going on down there. Currently, they're doing a storefront survey. You may have seen them talking about it. There's little business cards on some of the tables. There's a QR code you see here on the screen. Click on that. It literally is 5 questions and takes 2 minutes. But they would certainly appreciate your input on how they're doing down there on their storefront. And when we walk through and order stuff, they want to make that as best experience as possible. And this survey will help them with that. So
That's wonderful.
Take a minute.
They do a really great job.
Yep.
I mean, I like just
When I do the
top notch.
tours for new providers and anybody coming here, I so brag about the bistro so much. And many hospitals I've seen that do not even compare to what we have
Yeah.
there. So help
Yep.
them make it even better. Take that little survey for us.
Wonderful. Happy to do that.
Yep. And now on your screen, you're seeing this year's version of Hospital Week calendar.
Awesome.
Lots of events lined up. Hospital Week is the 11th through the 15th, so it's coming up soon.
Yeah.
You'll see an email coming out from CMH News with instructions on some of our contests we're doing. Some of those need some pre-work, gathering some beautiful outdoor photos and a cookie contest we're doing this year.
Oh,
Yeah,
fun.
very good.
I love a good cookie contest. Do I get to be a taste tester?
You're one of the judges. Yep. So look for that information. We have a lot of events, some really cool things that we haven't done in the last couple of years. So you'll see a closer version of this. It's on the screen now, but you'll get an email soon.
Yep. Awesome.
So
Wonderful.
Hospital Week's coming around the corner.
And we're also, during Hospital Week, going to give you a chance to vote on something very important.
Okay, let's
Yeah. So I'm not sure how many of you are on Facebook, but last week we got kind of slammed by some of our neighbors in the area. Some of our staff and some of our patients do, go off our property to smoke a cigarette now and then again.
Which is the option.
Yeah, because we are, by state law, a non-smoking campus. Unfortunately, a lot of those cigarette butts end up on the ground. So some of our neighbors are pretty upset about that, and it doesn't really reflect greatly on our organization. So we are working to get some receptacles put up at those entrances to our property. And while we were sitting down to kind of come up with what those signs are going to say, I might have gotten a little campy.
What do you mean by campy?
Well, my favorite option starts off by no ifs, ands, or buts.
I get it. Buts.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we've got a few different options that we're working on, and we're going to give our CMH family the opportunity to vote on what those signs will actually say. So stay tuned for more information on that and how we're going to do the voting, but all of our offsite clinics will have a chance to weigh in as well, even though the signs won't be going up there.
Yep.
So stay tuned.
Very good.
Yes.
So you'll see that at Hospital Week.
Yes, no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yep. And then we have an event tonight, but next week we have another event with Dr. Cordici.
So tonight's program at the YMCA and tomorrow night's program, or next Tuesday's program at Kansas Country Club are part of a new sports medicine series that we're doing. So Dr. Cordici is going to be presenting at both. We've got Richard O'Brien, Doctor of Physical Therapy from our therapies practice, presenting tonight, and then next week it'll be Allison O'Neill.
That'll be good too.
Yeah, so next week's topic is golf. By the time you see this, we'll have already talked about baseball and softball.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next week.
Join us next week.
That's right. It's going to be a great program. We've got, as I said, Dr. Cordici and Allison O'Neill and PJ Brunick, who's the pro at Canastolacta, is also going to be involved. So, and if the weather's nice, we'll be out on the driving range. So
weather will be nice. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Fingers and toes crossed.
Right.
Awesome. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Have a wonderful, happy, and safe week. And the warmer weather will be here before we know it, I hope.
Warm weather is excellent.
Excellent.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.